So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Takes the shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Jordan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Jordan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. That's good running with the ball. Rummenigge. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Great vision. And this is Forlan. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. He might be Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Forlan. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Forlan plays it short. Forlan. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. Timber gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Jordan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bastoni makes the interception. Timber. No way through. And it's Rashford. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. Timber. Gently done. Oh, they can break here. Howson. Jordan finding their passes. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jordan are one down despite having the better chances here. And he's cut it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rashford. Raul. Nice looking ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rijkaard. Forlan. Forlan proves just a little bit too strong. That has ended up in no man's land. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Raul, who's set up one goal so far. Nicely intercepted.
Jordan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Mbappe. Aubameyang providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul hurtling down that right flank. Park Ji-sung. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good ball over the top. He's got away. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now, can they get him away? Rashford finds himself offside. Looking to play him in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Forlan. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, nice touch. He's going for goal! Now it's Forlan. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
All chasing the game, trailing by one. Neatly clipped into space. Rashford has it out wide and in space. Played into the middle. Oh, well played. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Olise, pass somewhat off target. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had...
And O'Brien! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Militao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Forlan with the short one.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's picked his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. And it's Timber. Now, he's got space here. He'll play through for the wide man. Keeper gets his hands on it. Timber. Here's Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good ball, good take. Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played into space. And this is Forlan. Played into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Jordan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Knocks it into space. He's in a good position here. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rashford. He has found the way through. Tries the cut back.
Well, it's delivered.
And the shot! Goal! And there we have it. The two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Forlan. Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And here's Forlan. He's in a real chance! Corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. And here's Forlan. That is lovely. Forlan, he's got tall. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. And it's Forlan. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, and Aubameyang! Denied by an instinctive defensive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a lucky seventh corner. Forlan goes short. And that's aimed into the middle. Climbs up big! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Jordan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
Any reflections on
provided
what
by
you've
the
seen,
local
Jim?
police.
Jordan didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career show reel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And this is Messi. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. The Netherlands finding their passes. Passing nice and neat. Rijkaard. Deco. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a sharp little ball here. In it comes. Kane! No, not the best of headers. Looking to play him in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And Messi! Sends it crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land. Deco. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And he thumps it clear. He's had it taken off him. And this is Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's run loose here. The Netherlands yet to have an attempt on goal. Kane, and this is Messi! Deco. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rijkaard. To Roberto. Kane finds himself offside. Pele, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rui Costa. Plenty to aim at. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The Netherlands with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Messi could try cutting inside here. Vieira. Spread out to the left.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Costa Curta chips it through. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. Fiore aims beyond the defence. And the shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. The Netherlands presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got a toe.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
The Netherlands have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. That gets things going for the second half. The Netherlands carrying a one-goal lead. Fiore. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
And the through ball. Kane. What a throw in. And a goal kick. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Vieira. It's Albert Ferrer. Fiore. Now he's got space here. Tries to get it clear. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's a good ball. Deco. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not... Oh, what's he done? He's got away. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Shifted it to the flank. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's Rui Costa. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe is flagged offside. Nicely intercepted. And here's Messi. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. He's looking wide. Oh, super find. He's got two. It's in. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Johan Cruyff. Substitution in progress.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Cruyff has another go. No mistake. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Goes for goal! Roberto Carlos. Abbiati sends that a long way. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vieira has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Pele. Threads one in. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Just about within shooting range. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. That's beautifully weighted. He's through, it's 1-on. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. The Netherlands present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Fiore has found the net here, of course. Roberto Carlos. Oh, given away. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot goal! And yes, it's there! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Minutes has been indicated.
And he's worked it through. And this is Cruyff. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Abbiati is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, here we go. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Deep into injury time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Hello everybody, and
Fiore,
this is a quick
voted
reminder to
man of
let
the
you know
match,
that you'll
and
be able to
deservedly
catch
so.
today's match broadcast live on our
Your
Club
reflections
FM
then, Jim.
station.
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now...
So we're up and running.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No way through. And this is Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira.
Ferdinand.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Batistuta. That's Vieira.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
And it's Batistuta. Tonali gets it away. Played out to the left flank.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's been cut out, well played.
Roberto Carlos
is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Roberto Carlos.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
De Bruyne.
And this is Batistuta.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Dumfries. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Serginho.
Raul finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos.
Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank.
He gets big! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Batistuta. Cannavaro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's been played through.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That looks a decent...
And Cruyff! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
No way through there.
Vieira. It's Rui Costa. Aimed beyond the defence.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Albert Ferrer.
The Netherlands really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's a promising position.
De Bruyne.
5 minutes till the break.
De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Roberto Carlos! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And it's Tonali. It's gone backwards.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a fine interception.
Added time.
Beckham.
Looking for options for movement. Now the delivery.
And that is going to be the
Final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
The Netherlands, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 22, Beckham. Coming on the field.
Here we go again then.
Number 7.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pele, and he's had it nicked away. Serginho. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Dumfries, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro. Quality ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Pele, over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Shoots! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has two. The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Pele, and it's Tonali. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Forlan. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. Batistuta. Now it's Raul. Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cruyff looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 24, Raul. Coming on to
Osimhen
replace
does
him
really
is
well to win the ball
number
there.
45, Osimhen.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played in with purpose. Vieira. Tonali. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get free. Pele. Now it's Forlan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cruyff. Dumfries. Rijkaard. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Might want to be careful there.
And here's Forlan. Tonali. Roberto Carlos, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Crosses it in. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now can he find a finish? And that's a dangerous ball. The Netherlands are almost home and dry now. Right, Batistuta. Taken back almost at once. It's a searching pass. Roberto Carlos. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 18.
Rijkaard has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. That's a shade optimistic. Dumfries. It's Park Ji-sung. And it's Cannavaro. It's a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Four added minutes on the board. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dumfries. Tonali knocks it into space. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to gift it back. And this is Pele. Very nicely done. Now it's Rui Costa. Lovely bit of skill. Referee has just said play on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Pele gleefully reminding us of what a superb day. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had it taken off him. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Tele. Back in possession and ready to go again. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa plays it short. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
The header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi. Bellingham. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Jordan are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
And Messi! And here's Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Now it's Pele. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lahm spots it and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Spain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Big chance! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fair...
It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Shevchenko. No luck with that dink over the top. Jordan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Cruyff. Pinches it off him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Crosses it into the area. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Messi. Can he latch on to this? Shevchenko. They're urging him to shoot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Pass somewhat off target. Pele is firing after that one. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
Spain get the second half going.
Jordan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he welcomes it in. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Jordan are looking to go forward now. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Hullet. Rui Costa kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rummenigge, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? A temporary retreat here.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Cleared away.
Jordan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Messi. Bellingham picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nicely weighted ball. Delivers the ball. Climbs up big. Sticks it away. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Jordan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Tries a shot! They've got to be quick. It's fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Timber. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. A header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Spreads it out wide. He's in plenty of space here.
Jordan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Messi. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, they could be caught out here. Deep cross. Timber attempts a clearance. And it's Bellingham. And here's Ronaldinho. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Now the cross. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Could move up a gear here.
2 added minutes has been
No,
indicated.
that was never going to make it. 2 minutes to be added on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Messi. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And we're underway.
It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah. Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Zanetti going full tilt down the left. And that's gone loose. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Zanetti. Ronaldinho. Opts for safety. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Owen. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cafu. Zanetti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Fiore driving forward. Now it's Pelé.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
There's the header! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion...
Oh, give it away! Ronaldinho. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played in with purpose. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace. The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking to play him in.
Fiore really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Albert Ferrer is there to clear. Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Played into space. Good ball over the top.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross goes in there. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And they can counter here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Beckham. Now it's Owen. Over to the left. He's got away. Lovely feet. Picked out and the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Kaka. Nicely worked. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Minutes has been indicated.
Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Good ball, good take. Roberto Carlos. He's got full.
Well, sir.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Pele looks to get on the end of this. Pinches it off him. All the way back. The Netherlands. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Pele with the... A header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. The Netherlands are down to 10 men. Owen. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Kaka. That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. And here's Ronaldinho. Can he stop it going out? And he's managed to get free. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Mbappe! The muscular approach does pay off here.
The Netherlands may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Applies the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cafu. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Pele. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Cafu. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cruyff. Look at the space here. Oh, super ball. Shot could be on. Great ball, a chance for a shot! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Germany. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 24, Beckham. Number 11,
Germany choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 20,
Bullet.
Number
He has
7,
slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's cut it out. Can he get it? Chance! There's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Germany can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos picks it up now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.